Welcome back. On this video we're going to talk about proposition bets, if you should make them, and if you do, when you should make them. Now the proposition bets, as you recall, are all the bets in the center of the table. The hard ways, Big Red, C&E, crap 11, the crap numbers, and the yo. Typically speaking, we normally don't recommend to bet anything in the center because, like I said, that's how the casinos pay their power bill. They're very high vig bets, and the recommendation is, if you're going to play it mathematically, if you just stay away from there, you'll be better off in the long run. Now, there's certain instances, though, that we do bet some of the proposition bets, and that comes with precision shooting. So let's say you're setting a particular dice set, and you are hitting some of the prop bets, namely the craps and 11. Well, a lot of folks will do is they'll take a $4 bet and bet a horn, and the horn bets cover ace deuce, aces, boxcars, which is double sixes, and the yo, 6, 5, 11. Typically what a lot of people do, they'll hit it because, as you see, the boxcars pay 30 for one, and just like the aces, and ace deuce pays 15 for one. Typically what they do is when they hit that, they'll parlay the bets. So what that means is, if you have a $4 bet, to show you here, you really have $1 on each one of these. Okay? So say boxcars hits, and it's going to pay you 30 for one. Normally it's 31 for one, and minus your bet. So if you parlay it, now all of a sudden you've got a $30 horn bet off of a $4 bet. So now what you've got is you've got $30 divided by 4, which would be like $7.50 on each one of those numbers. So as you see, if you start hitting those, you're gonna receive a lot of money. A lot of times you'll see 4 or 5 horn bets thrown in a row, and I've seen people sit there and make $300, $400, $500. As a matter of fact, this happened the other night at Treasure Island. A guy started out betting like $12 at a horn, and he popped it up a couple of times. He was a dice setter, and he threw like 6 horns in a row. Next thing I know, he's getting $600 and $800 for his bets. So in that case, a bad bet becomes a good bet. The hard ways. If I bet the hard ways at all, what I typically do is I'll put $1 on each one, and then I would parlay it. So like if the hard 6 hits, I would parlay it to 10, because this way I'm only going to collect $9. $9 doesn't mean a whole lot. Go to 10. Now if it hits again, I'm going to collect $90. Now $90 sounds a lot better than $9. Let me tell you a little quick story what happened one time on one of the downtown casinos. And this casino, this is when they only had, this particular casino, the highest rated chip was a $100 chip. So we were at the table, and I piggybacked a hard 8 for me and the dealers. And I wasn't the shooter. There was a rhythm roller shooting at the end of the table. So he hits the hard 8. So I said, let's parlay it and piggyback it again. At this particular casino, they would let them put it here and not here. So we piggybacked it again, and a couple of rolls later, the guy hits the hard 8 again. So now the $10 each goes to $100 each. So this goes away. I've got $100 here for me, and $100 for the dealer. Now remember, we started with $1. So you say, wow, you got $200 in the hard 8. Yeah, but you've only got a risk factor of $1. So you've got $1 at risk for you, and $1 at risk for the dealers. Now you've got $100 up there for you and him. So when that hits now, you're going to get paid $900. So sure enough, bam. The guy throws the dice, and he got paid $900 for me, and $900 for the dealers. Okay? So that's some good mileage out of that hard way bet. So the dealers really love you. So they're going to take the $900 and put it in their tote box. I take my $900 and put it in my rack. Now, we didn't do that once. We did it 3 more times. So I got paid another $900. The dealers got paid another $900 times 3. So we got $2,700 a piece off a $2 bet. Now this is kind of cool. The floor person wasn't really paying attention to the game until at the end of the hand, the dealers started putting these black chips, these $100 chips in the tote box. the suit comes over and says, "What's going on?" And the dealers didn't know what to say. So I said, "Sir, I'll explain it to you. We were fishing for hard eights, man, and we found a school of them. We hit 5 hard eights, bam, colored up. I couldn't color it up because we basically wiped most of the chips off the table, and we couldn't color up because the largest chip was $100. So anyway, that was about the biggest, that's the best story that I know on parlay and the hard ways and ending prop bets. So the dealers love me, and they remember that. Well, every time you go back in there, they remember that story, they remember that situation, and you're their hero. So prop bets, there's an occasion when you might want to bet them. Recommend not betting them, but when they start hitting, man, just Katie bar the door, because that's where you can make a lot of money. So give it a shot, but just don't use a major part of your bankroll. I wouldn't even bet them until I got ahead in the session. So when you're ahead a little bit, then take some excess money, throw out there, and have a good time. Make it a fun bet. I call them my fun bets. I was out the other night, and I did a couple of those, and I didn't get anything. So basically, I wasted some money. So see, in the long run, it's going to bite you. But it's fun when it hits because you remember these things. Okay, guys, try it. Let me know, and we'll see you in the next.